Welcome to Backyard Cigars and happy St. Patrick's Day, one of my favorite holidays. Today I am smoking a cigar in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, and that is the Alec Black Market Hooligan Shamrock. Now, this cigar is 6x50, and I'm going to tell you, okay, so the green is Honduran Candela. The tan is Habano Seco, and the darker is the Habano Maduro. The binder is an Ecuadorian Sumatra binder, and the filler is from Honduras and Panama. That's right, Panama. Now, this 6x50. Really feels good in the hand, and I've smoked it before, so I can tell you a little bit of what I know about it, and that is that when we talk about using Panamanian tobacco for the filler, we get into an area that is kind of like when you hear about people using tobacco from Italy or places like Colombia. They're not known for their tobacco production. So there's very little that one can gauge from how good it is or how good it's not. Panama doesn't really favor tobacco, and it doesn't favor smoking at all. So what they got, I'm sure it's good enough to use in the premium cigar, but I'm going to say and I'm going to think that most of the filler is going to be from Honduras. Now, this is made at the Plasencia factory in Honduras. It's listed as limited and rare, but in actuality, it's actually quite easy to find even throughout most of the year. But then you get into the newer editions. What changes? This one was purchased last year. It's been in the humidor for almost a year at 66, 67 RH. Today is about 60 degrees, 50% humidity. It's a little windy, but nothing serious. Good smoking conditions. Now, this has been classified by the company as a mild to medium bodied cigar, and it is exactly that. It is mild to medium. It's very smooth. You get up front, you get some light pepper, you get a little bit of, I'm gonna say, like a pepper and spice, and almost a grassy note. Smoke production is pretty good. The aroma, it hasn't really struck me yet as being one of these types of cigars that produces a wonderful, incredible aroma. But that's not to say that it smells bad either. Remembering how I felt about it when I smoked it the first time, I remembered thinking to myself, now you have the barber pole style with obviously the theme of this, St. Patrick's Day, and you've got that green in there, which obviously highlights the whole theme, and definitely some work went into this. I'm gonna take a little bit of time with this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the aroma's picked up a little bit, and I'm getting a little bit more of that aroma of an earthy tobacco, and it's also following through in the flavor profile. It's earthy, it's light pepper, some spices, That's what I get. And look, this is exactly what I got last time that I smoked this cigar. Some grassy flavors, some grassy notes, light pepper, some spice notes, and then an earthy tobacco flavor and aroma. I When I did the review on this originally, I said this is more of a you know conversation starter. If you're at a lounge and you're smoking a barber pole, it always stands out, right? It's sort of like a lot different than other cigars, especially when you've got one like this that some might even say is sort of gimmicky. You know, I'm not gonna go that far, but I know that a lot of companies will put out cigars for certain holidays or events. Uh, you had the Corona cigars put out a Biden and Trump cigar. You have LFD, which puts out the football cigar for the Super Bowl, and then you have Alec Bradley's Hooligan that comes out for St. Patrick's Day. I know that some companies also put some out for the holidays towards Christmas and Thanksgiving. Look, for me, I'm about serious smoking, so I don't have time for collectible gimmicks and things of that nature. Is this a bad cigar? No, it's not a bad cigar, but it's not a great cigar either. It's sort of just kind of earthy with light pepper. It's more show than anything else. It's really a lot nicer to look at than it is to smoke. Now, if that seems like I'm being overly aggressive about how I feel about it, I'm not. I'm just tired of, sometimes I feel like I may sugarcoat things because my nature is to be diplomatic. But this is the second go round on this cigar, and obviously I've done a lot more reviews since that time, and I feel that I can talk about it in a different way because I've had the football cigar, didn't think it was that great. I've had the other the Trump was a horrible cigar, the Biden was decent, but you get what I'm saying. I don't have time for gimmicks. And if you want to collect it and keep it in your humidor because it looks pretty and it stands out, that's great. More power to you. Me personally, I just feel investing my time into a cigar that I don't think is giving me the kind of satisfaction that I'm expecting or that I really want, just because, is not really what I want to do with my time. So I can tell you from memory that, and this is actually the same cigar that I smoked the last time that I reviewed it, this cigar is not going to transition very much. It's going to get a little bit more peppery. You might pick up some more traces of spice and so forth. It'll get really earthy. Yes, if you like a really earthy cigar, then you may very well enjoy this. Me personally, I find it kind of boring, and not because it's mild, but I just don't. It doesn't impress me, and I don't think that it's a wise investment. But that's about as aggressive I've ever gotten on a cigar. But there you have it. Thank you for watching. Till next time on Backyard Cigars.